So I've watched Martin Garrix DJ live a few times in my life, but I never really studied his style of DJing. So recently, I decided to watch a couple of his DJ sets in 0.25x speed. And to my surprise, there are 10 cool things he does when he mixes that I didn't really notice before. So in this video, I'm gonna show you what those 10 things are and explain to you how to do it yourself. So the first thing I noticed is that Martin never touches his mid and high EQs when mixing. You see, when he chooses to mix the next song in, he always has its low EQ turned down, while the other song has all its EQs centered to the 12 o'clock position. And what he typically does when he mixes is this. First, he turns down the low EQ of his next song. Then he slowly brings a volume fader up. Then when his volume fader is all the way up, he quickly turns down the low EQ of the current song and brings up the low EQ of his next song. Listen closely to how he shifts the bass. Here's another example of Martin shifting the bass right before it transitions to the next song. So Martin Garrix is known for having high energy mixes, and there are two transitions he uses to keep his mix exciting. So let's begin with the first one, which is an EDM chorus switch transition. So you have two songs playing at the same time on deck 1 and deck 2. And if you look at Martin's hands here, he's going to switch the volumes of both songs when the current song which is on deck 1 hits its chorus, so that the next song's chorus hits instead. Listen closely to how he shifts the volumes here. So this type of transitioning works by basically mixing the next song's build-up section in when the current song's build-up section hits. And when the current song is about to hit its chorus section, you switch the volumes so that the other song's chorus hits instead. So this is a great way to keep the mix exciting and unique for the listener. And another way Martin sustains the energy of his mix is through having the build-up section of his next song begin when the current song's chorus ends. So deck 1's chorus is about to end, which means that it's going to reach its breakdown section. So to keep the energy up, Martin is going to have the next song's build-up section play instead. So watch what he does with deck 2 and the volume faders. So all this really takes is proper counting. So if you know the chorus section of your current song ends here, and if you know the build-up section of your next song begins here, then simply mix the next song here when you reach the section at the current song. I personally like to mix like this in 32-beat increments because most EDM choruses last between 64 to 128 beats. And if you need more info on how to mix like this, check out my beginner DJ course. Now to keep his mix fun and unique, Martin likes to accent his mix, which means that he likes to turn knobs and activate effects at certain sections in songs to better emphasize that section. So he accents his mix in 3 different ways. Number 1, he activates an echo effect set to 1/4 and turns the filter knob clockwise, then counterclockwise. Number 2, he activates the dub echo effects and turns the knob clockwise and counterclockwise as well.
When you see your reflection, you see what I like.
Number 3, he uses the echo effects to also hype up a build-up. If you guys want to know how to set up your DJ controller to have those exact DJ effects and settings, stick around till the end of the video and I'll show you how. And since you're still here and watching, comment down below a DJ whose mixing style you want me to break down next. And with that said, let's move on. So since we're on the topic of transitioning, the effects Martin likes to use when he transitions out are the following. Number 1, an echo effect set to 1/4. Number 2, a reverb effect set to 25%. Number 3, a dub echo effects brought to the 1 o'clock position. Number 4, a combination of a 1/4 echo / 25% reverb effect along with the dub echo effects. So what's nice about these effects is that there's an echo tail / reverb tail that follows when you cut a song. Now since we're on the topic of effects, let's set your Rekordbox DJ software out. So to use the echo or reverb effect, check out this section here. And to use dub echo effects, follow what I do here. And that's it. If you guys want to learn how to mix like Martin Garrix, check out my beginner DJ course down below and use coupon code BOOMERS to get a huge discount on it.